Donors don't just want like a cookie cutter, thank you for my financial aid. They really want to know the impact that they're having on the students' lives. Because of Mythos platform with their surveys, like you can ask conditional questions. So when I'm responsible for graduate student reporting. So a question that I may want to ask a nursing student is going to be different than a social work student versus a law student. So we're able to kind of really hone in on things that, you know, if you're supporting a nursing student, then you really want to hear about the work that they're doing at, you know, the Boston hospitals or clinicals or things like that. Looking at the questions that you're asking in a new way, and don't just keep asking the same questions over and over again, because our you know, I don't think donors are looking for that, especially as we're seeing like kind of the next generation of donors. You know, their email manager has been huge for us. You know, we send out the links to students, faculty, you know, whoever's receiving the surveys. It's so much easier now. We have everything in one place, and we can just filter and say, just give me everybody that hasn't even clicked on the link before, and we can send out reminder emails, and you're able to schedule reminder emails. I don't think you could ask for better customer service than what we're receiving from Mythos. So if we're having just, you know, an issue, or we just don't know how to do anything, we email, and they're like almost immediately. Like it's crazy how fast that we get answers back. And it really feels more like we're not just using their system, we're a partner with them. So they're very, very open to suggestions and, you know, modifications to the, you know, they're always looking for ways to improve and innovate that just can help with our efficiency and workflow. Just something simple as, you know, being able to have different statuses and being able to assign stories to different people for various reasons. It's just having those workflow efficiencies for us when we're generating so many reports and we're trying to, you know, manage everything at once. It's just, you know, it's game changing. It really is. We're excited this year because they also set up the ability to set up a subdomain name. So it can now look like it's coming from your university, because we did run into issues where people weren't opening it because they didn't realize it was from BC. And that's one of the great things about Mythos is you tell them like, oh, we're having this kind of issue, and you don't just kind of get fluffed off. Like they really are listening to their clients, and we do maybe 2,000 reports a year, and we're still having to print about, I don't know, roughly 10% of those, which, you know, 200 is not a huge number, but when you don't have another solution and you're doing it manually. So being able to kind of just upload our data and be able to generate beautiful reports instantly like that is just, again, it's going to free up so much time that we're spending doing kind of the monotonous manual tasks, and it's going to free up our team to do a lot more meaningful work. So it allows us to do things to scale, but at the same time, they still feel personalized, because that's what we you know, ultimately at the end of the day want our donors to feel. We don't want them to feel like they're getting something cookie cutter that's just stamped out and sent to, you know, 1,000 people. We want them to feel like what they're seeing is really kind of tailored to them. And I think that the way that the whole system kind of works together, their kind of whole ecosphere of you know, the Mythos world, I think it's really, really easy to do that on a large scale.